got a provincial recreation area, a snowmobile staging area. There's a lovely shelter with a wood stove down this way, but it's closed for the season. So I dare say we're not going this way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they still have the day use area, right?
Yep, they've got a day use area right over this way, so we can go and have some lunch.
All right. Oh, and they have some garbage bins. Excellent. We can get rid of some of our stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little day use area.
Yeah, there's 2 fire rings and 3 picnic tables.
Yeah, I'll pull up beside the, we can get a fire going if you like. I mean, I think it's cool enough. Like we're in the middle of the day, but it's cool enough out to justify having a fire.
Yeah, we don't need a humongous fire, just enough to toast some hot dogs.
Yeah, yeah. It's sad that this isn't an overnight camping option, but a lot of these, some of these recreation areas, whether they're for snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, or anything like that, there's a lot of very passionate outdoors people out here and volunteers that maintain these areas. And as we know, I mean, Rita and I try our best to be considerate and leave no trace and take care of our garbage and all that stuff. But as you know, as we know, there are some people that don't put those efforts in and don't take care of areas. And unfortunately, that ruins it for the rest of us. If I'm ever doing some overtime night shift work out in this area for my job, I might have to keep this in mind as a place to nap during the day. So it says no overnight camping, but it didn't say anything about sleeping during the day. If you want to get the
Weenie sticks?
yeah, the weenie sticks, I'll go get the wood.
I've been saving dryer lint for almost a year in a big old jar. And finally I had an opportunity to, well, remember that I'm saving it for a reason. It's a good thing Dustin didn't throw out his garbage yet. I got some toilet paper rolls and just stuffed the lint in there. And then this should burn. Honestly, it'll probably smell like hair for a little bit, but this should burn slow enough to help get our kindling caught on fire. And we'll see how that works out.
She's been legit excited for this. I think I tried to throw that jar of lint in the garbage once.
Don't you dare.
And she, like Gollum, Lord of the Rings, my precious, I'll bite your finger off, something like that. So am I to understand that that is a match, but also a fire starter?
Yeah, so it's the same kind of compressed sawdust fire starter material you've seen, but it comes in a box with a match striker and the very ends have been dipped. Let's see how they work.
What has science done? Oh, wow.
I like it.
That doesn't screw around.
Nope. So hopefully it catches the lint in there. No!
Yeah, just careful not to smother it.
Oh yeah, it's got air. It's got air.
Cool.
I'll put another one on the other side of it too.
Yeah, the wind's still pretty bad today, but otherwise it's been a pretty nice day today. It's a lot nicer than yesterday, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should impose a 2-strike limit for...
The first one doesn't count. And besides, I'm using 2 at a time. Now we're doing 3 at a time.
Certain little pyromaniacs in the making.
You like it.
I think you're enjoying it more than me. Okay, so first order of business is this salad kit in a bag, super convenient. We've got some, what is this, like a barbecue chicken or rotisserie chicken?
Yeah, just pre-made rotisserie chicken. I made sure it was sugar-free.
Okay.
I usually make these for like a sad lunch at home if you're not at home and I don't want to cook. Just a salad kit with some extra chicken on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured we'll have this, so to make sure you're having some vegetables.
Right.
And then we'll toast some hot dogs. I know I put the entire package in here, but for you, only 2 at a time.
You hear that, folks? I'm capped at 2 hot dogs. I expect all of you to hold me accountable. Rita found some of this ranch dressing vinaigrette made with avocado oil, 0 sugar in it, so completely diabetes safe. I'm going through every aisle of the grocery stores finding stuff that you can have. I do appreciate you doing that. When it's funny, I've done my research and like been super relieved to find out how much there is for people that have to reduce their sugars. But Rita's gone like full ham and looked up like recipes and stuff, and I think she likes me or something.
Maybe. Jury's out.
You paused, that was awkward. I made it weird. Nice view of the Athabasca River. Still got a bit of light left. And we're gonna have a legendary campfire. Building that up a bit taller just to be safe, eh?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to be careful either way. These are river rocks. So when the fire gets really heated, you can tell some of the previous rocks here have popped and split from the heat.
Mm-hmm.
So until the fire's been hot for a good long time, we're not sitting too super close to it. When I was still in a mountain horseback riding camp, what would happen is you would select smooth, round rocks that weren't too jagged and big.
Mm-hmm.
And once they were nice and hot from the fire, you'd wrap them in newspaper or a damp t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then you take them with you into your sleeping bag and cuddle them for warmth.
Yeah, I have some distinct memories from camping as a kid, seeing rocks split. And that,
it's a brown pants moment, to be sure.
Yeah. Well, I think this is going to make for a very lovely night. The weather, I was expecting the weather to be so much worse today, but the weather report for our area has been very random and unreliable lately. Like, it changes every hour. I mean, you know, we're on the cusp of winter. It's nature of the beast. But it's so much nicer out. I mean, last night we didn't even want to get out of the truck because we were waiting for that freezing rain. And there's a forecast for rain tomorrow, but not till like the very, very early morning. And I do quite enjoy these waterfront spots where you just get to listen to the current. The sound of the water.
That's going to be the best part.
Yeah.
I mean, to a degree, our vehicle is very soundproof. You might not be able to hear much from there.
But we do open the window a little bit for condensation, so, you know, we'll be able to hear. And if it's not quite as cold, we could always open it a little wider.
Well, for this part, just getting to sit with a nice warm fire pit with you and getting to listen to it and watch the sun go down. But we got to be careful with that, because the last time we made a point of sitting around and watching the sun go down, we went home with a spare cat. So that's how Sunny got her name.
If you want to see a testament to all the mucky, dirty back roads we've been on, look at my tailpipe. See that, babe?
Ew.
Just encrusted in muck.
I don't remember going through that much wet stuff.
Oh. Need like a chisel to get that off.
I don't want to kick too hard at this thing.
Oh, there we go. Some of it's coming off.
I don't want to kick too hard.
But in my defense, those are the best roads to drive. That's what I say every time I get an oil change. And they're like, oh, your air filter needs to be changed again. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it does. All the places I take this beast. There we go. I see you threw some more of your homemade fire starters in here.
I only had 3 to bring, so I threw the last 2 in there.
Toilet paper roll and the laundry lint.
Yep.
Now this fire has got our legs and feet nice and toasty. And as you can see, we've lost a lot of light. Sun has set. And we're already running out of firewood. I might have to go see what I can forage. You said you had an idea for dinner too?
Okay, bear with me. So you're not allowed white hamburger buns.
Okay.
So our hamburgers made that way, no go. A lot of people do lettuce wrapped sandwiches, but I knew for camping, green leaf lettuce would wilt in the cooler. Not a good idea. Mushrooms are perfectly fine, but seasoning and grilling mushrooms to be hamburger bun substitutes is a little difficult to do in a camping situation again. So, you remember those hobo meals we did a couple years back?
Oh yeah, we just put them in tin foil and throw them in the fire.
Well, that time it was like sliced potatoes and a hamburger patty and chopped mushrooms and seasonings.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple giant portobello mushroom caps and put the hamburger patty in there with garlic and seasonings.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
And wrapped them in tin foil already.
Oh, so they're ready. You just got to just throw them right in the fire and good to go.
Good to go.
Do you want me to go grab them?
If you're hungry enough.
Yeah, I could eat. I mean, we're running out of firewood, so it's kind of like a when in Rome situation.
So, tell you what, you just get the hobo meals. They're tinfoil wrapped, obviously, and they're just in 2 separate Ziploc bags. I'm going to go over to that deadfall over there and see if I can forage something small enough to fit in here, just for some extra wood to have to the side.
Okay.
And we'll throw our last 2 logs on.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. I unplugged the fridge when we got here because it was just plugged into the truck. And it's been doing a great job on its own, just keeping everything nice and cool. It's a nice thing when you unplug your fridge, especially with fall or winter camping, is once your stuff in here is very cold or even frozen, basically acts like an ice pack. And I have absolutely loved the camp fridge. I never regret getting it because I save a fortune on ice. Kitchen box, grabbing stuff from the kitchen box. Oh. What we got? Lots of junk. Storing it in the trunk. Look out. Here comes the kitchen box. Oh, there we go. Such a good system. We got a nice little collection of dead wood over there. And here comes dinner.
I haven't done this before with portobello mushrooms like this, so fingers crossed.
Trying something new.
And the beauty is that, you know, even if we put the open tin foil onto a plate, the plate should stay clean. So yet another no mess meal.
Yep. That's important, especially once it gets colder. This is the life, eh, babe?
Mm-hmm.
These are the memories, the moments that really matter. Good call on picking this spot. This is a good spot, babe.
Oh yeah, I was insisting pretty hard that we come back here.
Well, I was like, yeah, for sure. You know, unless we find something like super weird. Because, you know, we like to camp at our weird places that we find, but nope, this one won out today.
Mm-hmm.
And we've definitely found other places in this neck of the woods to check out in the future too. Some of which are not going to be accessible over the winter, but there are definitely options for late spring or anytime during the summer next year. You just checking that to see how it looks?
I'm hoping it's done as opposed to trying to rewrap hot tin foil by hand.
Yeah.
I can smell the seasoning and I saw that there was grease dripping out of it, so...
Oh yeah, that's hitting me now.
And I mean, like, mushrooms shouldn't take very long to cook, so as long as the patty's cooked through, we're good, right?
Well, mushrooms are good because you can eat them raw.
Oh yeah.
Or cooked. So they're pretty safe.
Yeah, I basically took the portobello once I greased the tin foil, and I kind of put garlic onto the inside of the cap, and then put the patty, a homemade patty I might add, on top of that, and then hit it with some of your favorite steak seasoning.
So thoughtful, babe.
I mean, that's not red juice coming out of it. What do you think?
I mean, still looks a little pink to me.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, I usually like my meat a little more rare anyway. Yeah, it tastes good to me.
You're not just saying that for the camera, it's good?
No, I mean, it tastes good. I can taste the seasoning, and it's not, like, overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the meat's, like, a little chewy. A little more on the rare side, but that's how I kind of like my beef anyway.
Okay.
How are the first couple of bites, babe?
I think my mushroom's a little bit burned, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, yours did stay on longer. In preparation for winter camping, since I don't take my water tank out because the water will just freeze, use up the last of the season's water to put out this fire. Oh.
At least we're on sand.
Yep. I think I got just enough left in here to put this out. It was fate. The temperature dropped quite a bit. Pretty chilly. So we're just warming up in the back. And all is well. Rita's in here with me. And she's got this creepy little Pokemon thing that I bought her at the gas station.
It's Mimikyu. It's the Halloween Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lonely little Pokemon that thinks Pikachu is so darn popular. So, you see, he made himself a costume. Here's his eyes. That's his Pokemon costume. So maybe, or Pikachu costume. So maybe he can be popular too.
I hope we remember to take that out of the truck, because I'll be like solo camping. I'll wake up and see that thing staring at me, and suddenly we won't have a side screen anymore. But we're gonna wind down for bed. We'll touch base with y'all in the morning. And thanks for tuning in. It's been a great couple of nights out. Great to be back out and to be back doing content. We'll see you in the morning, folks. Stay classy.
See ya.
Good morning, my friends. We had some rain at about 5 in the morning. So our poor camp chairs got a little soaked. And this poor guy got knocked over. And we've got that empty bag from our firewood. We'll be sure to get rid of that. I had to, because I always leave the side window open a bit for condensation, but I had to shut it because when I woke up, we had rain coming in to the sleep space. And as you can see, the front windshield's a little frosted. Thanks again for joining us, folks. It's always great to have you tag along on our adventures. We're going to get back on the road and see what else we can find in our beautiful province of Alberta. And hopefully the roads are decent after that rain.
Hopefully not too slick, but you know us. We'll keep right on trucking. We'll find something cool.
Stay classy. We'll see you all next time.